What's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, bringing you guys a Call of Duty Modern Warfare gameplay commentary, which, as you're watching in the background, is a ground war tactical nuke. We're using the Odin today. I'll put this class setup on the screen so you guys can see that. But anyways, so basically, since we hit 600 subscribers, I want to say thank you guys very much. It means so much to me. I am very happy that we have hit that milestone, and next milestone will obviously be around 750. Hoping to hit that by the end of the year, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying the content, and it's always appreciated. But real quick, before I talk about what I want to talk about today, I wanted to give a shout out to a streamer that I have been watching the past few days, and I gotta say, the vibes in the stream and the gameplay is just fantastic. This guy's a fantastic player, and I want to give a shout out to him. So twitch.tv/JonesWorld, gonna put it on the screen and in the description below. I would definitely recommend going and checking this guy out if you want some kick-ass ground war gameplay. This guy gets at least 5 nukes a stream, if not more. I mean, I would say 5 at the very least. This guy is just an absolutely amazing player, and I think you guys would all enjoy watching him, especially for your ground war fix, because today's topic... Also, wait, before I get into today's topic, let him know I sent you. Go ahead, follow him, please. It'd mean a lot to me, mean a lot to him. And, yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that. So, anyways, moving on to the topic. So, here's the thing. I'm going to be moving over to 6 versus 6 and some 10 versus 10 because I decided I want to finish the map guide series after Promenade with the entire game, except Gunfight, because I don't play Gunfight. But yeah, I decided I want to do that, and the reason why is because I honestly miss playing smaller game modes like 6 versus 6 and 10 versus 10, and the reason I do is simply because I don't know, I miss that old school Call of Duty vibe. This has been more like Battlefield here in Ground War, and there's some things with Ground War, I wish would be changed, and I do like, but I'm not going to complain about them or even talk about them just because, it really wouldn't be all that important to really even discuss. But, so yeah, basically, I am going to be switching over to 6 versus 6 and 10 versus 10. There will still, of course, always be Ground War gameplay being uploaded to the channel whenever I want to grind for nukes or something, or, easy nukes. I'll go ahead and play Ground War, and the reason it's just easy nukes is because there's no skill-based matchmaking in Ground War. So, whenever I play the 6 versus 6 and 10 versus 10, I want to tell you guys real quick, I do not, even on my old 6v6 and 10v10 gameplays, I do not reverse boost. I just play out the matches, and however I perform is how I perform, and however my performance dictates what kind of lobbies I get, that's just going to happen. So nuke gameplays are going to be less frequent in 10v10 and 6 versus 6 simply because of the skill-based matchmaking, but they will still exist, of course. I mean, I was looking at I keep a tracker of all the nukes I've gotten throughout the year, and I still have a decent amount 10v10, 6v6. Probably at least a quarter of my nukes come from there. So, but yeah, I really just want to bring it back, and I feel like that, if I can cover the whole game, that would be very important. I know a while back, one of you guys suggested to me, why not just put your channel around Ground War, because you said you were in a weird spot, and at the time I really did want to do that, but as this game gets older and older, I need to switch up what I'm playing in order to keep enjoying the game. And right now I've just been kind of falling out with Ground War lately. I just really haven't been wanting to play it, and it has nothing to do with that I'm bored or anything like that. It's just that I just miss the old 6v6 and 10v10, because Ground War is always fun, but I've really just been craving that old school COD feeling, and just those smaller maps, more objective oriented gameplay and stuff like that, and less reliance on squad gameplay and stuff like that. So just for me, that's why I've really wanted to go back, and I'm going to bring you guys, like I said, love gameplay commentaries from there. Next week on Sunday, of course, will be the Promenade guide. That's the last and final map I need to cover, and then if there's a new map that comes with Season 5, we will cover that on the channel. Just wanted to let you guys know that. but I might do the regular 6v6 and 10v10 maps a little bit different than I did for Ground War. So what I mean by this is, obviously there's not going to be streak routes because there's no vehicles, stuff like that. Also, I'm probably not going to do it every Sunday. Going to probably just do it as I can, simply because of how things are going to be going with school and all that kind of stuff. Going to be picking up again shortly. Right now I only have one class, but it's a lot of work because it's a 15-week course condensed in like 5 or 6 weeks. So the workload is just crazy, and I'm going to have 5 classes coming up for the fall. I'm probably going to be on campus as far as I know right now, and yeah, things are going to be crazy. So it's going to be not really on a schedule. Just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So that's just, the content's going to be changing up for a bit here. Like I said, Ground War gameplay will still be uploaded. I have so many gameplays on my hard drive that I will be able to go over and still give you guys Ground War tips and tricks. It's just that they might not be as fresh as some of the 6v6 and 10v10 gameplays I'll be getting, simply because I have basically almost run out of 6v6 and 10v10 gameplay. I still have some, and I've been trickling it in here and there, but just been craving going back to play it. So anyways, for the rest of this gameplay, let's talk about this streak. So right now I'm building up a streak to get my advanced UAV for my teammates, or I should say teammate, just because, you know, I don't really know how good the other teammates are that are on my team. I only know one of them, and basically, you know, we're working together. We're both using the advanced, trying to just gain map control and streak up, basically. So we like to go for nukes together sometimes, or we'll just, you know, go run full lethal kill streaks and just try to get 100 plus or whatever, you know, just go for as many kills as we possibly can. But so this gameplay, I was using the cruise missile, the VTOL jet, and the advanced UAV, and the reason I like to use this setup is because, not really for kill chain as you might think, even though I was using it in this gameplay, and that's just because whenever I see those nuclear calling cards, usually that's whenever I pull out kill chain, because I know people are going to be sweating their ass off. But basically, I use the cruise missile to take out tanks, and that's, you know, I feel that honestly getting the control of the map by taking out tanks is very beneficial. Sometimes you can be pinched in a building because there's a tank there, and if you don't have that cruise missile to instantly destroy it, then you could be killed by the tank, or you have to wait for it, and you'll be pinched. And overall, I think in Ground War, the cruise missile is one of the best kill streaks you can run for that reason alone, because you could just instantly take out tanks. And honestly, tanks are probably one of the most annoying things in Ground War. I wish they would just, you know, I personally think that the regular playlist should have been Boots on the Ground War, but that's the not the traditional playlist here with the vehicles and stuff like that. So if you guys get annoyed by tanks, use the cruise missile. And here's a quick tip. Generally, whenever I am using a strategy, I don't think this gameplay I was, but generally what I will do is I will use spotter, and the reason I use spotter is so that way I can see the tanks and I can take my my cruise missile, and I'll be able to see it as I'm flying it in case the people that are driving the tanks are using like cold-blooded, right? So I'll be able to still see that marker on the tank, just because it will be outlined red or yellow depending on if I've spotted it or not for myself, and then that way I can go ahead and just blow up that tank pretty much instantly. So it's a quick tip there. And right here, it's basically like the end of the game. I'm streaking up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to seal the deal on the tactical nuke, and my friend actually pulls through for me. He ends up getting an advanced UAV, which is going to be popped any second now, and basically there's a VTOL hovering over me. I didn't have cold-blooded on, which this could have been very dangerous, and we were almost about to lose this game, actually. I don't actually get to call in this nuke, and the reason being is I ended up dying as soon as I got it, and I just ran out of time. I didn't have the time to call it in. Imagine if Infinity Ward would extend the game time literally just for you to call in the nuke, like free-for-all. If you get a nuke in free-for-all, if you guys didn't know, basically you can call it in whenever you feel, or you can, I think, streak up a little bit more if you want until you die or whatever. So yeah, you can do that in free-for-all, but in other game modes you can't. And right here, clutch claymore kill for the tactical nuke, end up picking it up, and that's going to be game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys are excited for some 6v6 and 10v10 content. Also remember to follow Jonez World on Twitch. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.